Selling your home for the price you want in the timescale that you need takes skill and experience that many agents just don't have. If your home isn't selling, in this video I'll explain your options. I hope it helps, and let me know what you think in the comments afterwards. Thanks.
Charlie,
Yeah.
why isn't my house selling?
It's a very good question, Sam, because I'm assuming that when you picked your estate agent, they said, yeah, sure, no problem, we'll sell it. Is your house on the market and not selling? And are you wondering why, instead of viewers lining up outside your house, there are instead little bundles of tumbleweed blowing past your front door? Tumbleweed. The answer to your question, why isn't your house selling? It depends on one of two scenarios, right? Scenario A, you put it on the market with an agent who advised you to put it on at that price and you trusted their advice. If that's the scenario that you put your house on the market with, then let me answer that question first. So your house is on the market, it's not selling, you put it on at a price that the agent you instructed told you to put it on at. There are often a long list of reasons that can contribute to why your house isn't selling. And I'm not going to go into all of those. But there is always one overriding reason, and that is this. Every property, no matter what its condition, will sell at the right price. So if your house isn't selling, it's too expensive, or the asking price that it is on at is too high for whatever the circumstances of the house are. Okay, so it might be all kinds of things. It might be the condition of the property. It might be the state of the interior. It might be something wrong in the street. It might be planning permission problems next door. It might be that your street is about to be bulldozed for a railway line to go through. My point is that there are many reasons that are beyond your control that might be affecting it. But every property has a price at which it will sell, with very rare exceptions. There are some extreme exceptions, but every property has a price at which it will sell. And if you put it on at the price your agent told you to, then unfortunately, it is quite likely that the agent gave you that valuation in order to win your business from the other agents that you may have spoken to, okay? And in that scenario, you've got three options. Option one, if you are unhappy with that agent because you just haven't been getting any phone calls or any feedback or any viewings, and you actually feel that that agent's let you down and you no longer want to deal with that agent, then you need to do one thing first of all. Check the contract. Did that agent tie you in to a minimum lock-in period? Okay? If not, good news. If so, you need to decide either are you going to wait till the end of that period, or are you going to drop the price with that agent to a price that they can sell it at, which if you're not happy with that agent, I don't expect you want to do. Or you can say to that agent, I'm very unimpressed. I don't think you've done a good enough job getting people around to my house. We followed your advice on price. That advice hasn't worked. I would like you to release me from the exclusive tie-in lock-in contract, please. So an agent can do that. It's at their discretion to do that. Perhaps not if they're a corporate agent, but if they're an independent agent, they certainly have the discretion to say, yes, we release you from that lock-in period. Make sure you've got that in writing, because otherwise they can claim fees from you if you then sell with another agent. So be sure that you are not still tied in to a contract. But assuming that either you're not in a contract or the agent has agreed to release you from a contract, you've now got two options. Number one, you put it back on the market immediately with a different agent. Perhaps one of the ones that you already met, if you liked, who gave you perhaps advice on the true value, which you didn't want to hear at the time, but now you're thinking to yourself, maybe that agent was right, I should give them a call. Or you might want to take your house off the market and let it cool off for a bit, because buyers who are potentially in the market for a house like yours will have seen that your property has been on the market for a while and will know if you suddenly drop the price or put it on with another agent at a lower price. So if I was in the situation where I had put it on with one agent at a price they advised and they'd failed to get me an offer, and I need to sell soon, perhaps because I've already got my eye on another house that I want to buy, you've got to weigh up what's more important. Is your move and getting the new house you want the most important thing? Because if time is of the essence, you need to talk to your existing agent and say, What is the price I need to drop it to get it sold quickly? Now, if they are a high quality agent, which they probably aren't if they've advised you too high a price in the first place and told you that they can get that price. But if they are a high quality agent, they will know how to get you the best price you are going to achieve by talking to existing people who may have shown interest in your property and saying to them before the price is dropped, look, we are about to drop the price on this property. Would you like to make an offer before we do so and open it up to the market? And they might be able to get you an offer that you can accept quickly. That's the fastest way to get an offer with your existing agent. However, if for whatever reason you want to change agent, and if you feel let down by them, then I totally understand why you would want to change agent. And if you are in something of a hurry to sell your house because you found a new one you need to buy, then your next decision is a crucial one, which is which agent are you going to turn to get the property sold? Because the worst thing that you can do is go to another agent who lets you down in the same way, okay? And that there is a risk of that happening because you never know. So you've got to be ultra careful that the agent that you switch to gives you real confidence that they can actually deliver the result that you need. Now, if you've got no idea who that agent is, you can either start by ringing around all the other agents one at a time and saying, my property is on the market with so-and-so. I haven't had any offers, or I have had the offers, but they're too low. I need to get it sold quickly. Can you tell me just from the photographs on the website, give me a rough idea how quickly you think you can sell my property and for what price? And just over the phone, ring around and have that discussion. If that's too time consuming, then shameless plug for my website, go to BestAgent and use the Find Your Agent button, which will invite all your local agents to contact you for a video call, which might save you some time. What you should try to do is to get two agents, both of whom you feel you have confidence in, and ask them exactly how they're going to, none of them will guarantee you a sale, but ask them how they are going to get your house sold quickly for the best price. Listen to their strategy. You want to hear an agent say, I have got 2 or more buyers on my books right now, Mrs. A and Mr. B, who I know want your house at the right price. And I will ring them and find out before you even instruct me whether or not I think I can get your house sold. That's great, okay? And you can then judge from their tone and your gut feel whether or not you have confidence in them. Option 1, ask your existing agent what price they would have to drop it to get it sold quickly, and then make the decision if you want to accept that hit or not. Option 2, ring around other agents. Make sure you know that you're out of contract with the first agent before you move to another agent, otherwise you'll be liable to pay 2 fees. But ring around other agents and ask them over the phone, look, I don't want to be listing it again on the internet. I want to find another agent that can get me buyers. What's the fastest way to do this? Option 3, probably the best if you are not in a hurry, is to take a property off the market completely, let the dust settle, give it a rest, start again from scratch after a month or so. And take your time finding the right agent this time. You probably feel like you've learned many lessons from instructing the wrong agent first time. Don't worry, more than half of people make that mistake. It's a little known fact, but more than half of people choose the wrong agent first time and end up with their house sat on the market. So do not feel like you're in a minority there. Most people make this mistake. But when you come to put the property back on the market, this time you want it to be presented very differently. You want the photographs to look different. You want the presentation of the property to be different. And you want the agent who's marketing and selling this property for you to give you real confidence that they're going to get that property sold very, very quickly. Literally today, I just saw, before I filmed this video, an agent on LinkedIn who put a photograph of a house up. In fact, he put the website listing that house up to say, 9 days since it's been on the market, it's under offer, happy seller, happy buyer. That's what you're looking for. An agent who looks you in the eye and says, I will have this house sold for you within 2 weeks, okay? And that they tell you exactly how they're going to do it. When you find an agent that says they're going to do that and you trust them, do not try and haggle with their fee, because as you've probably found out, getting an agent with a cheap fee isn't actually saving you any money if they don't sell your house, okay? Always remember, the cheapest agent is the one that gets you the best price. So I hope that was useful. Please click the thumbs up button or smash it if that's something that you're into, as my friend Peter McKinnon says. Subscribe to the channel if you want more advice like this. And please, if you are stuck and have a real pickle and don't know what to do, and you'd like some advice, let me know in the comments below and let's see what we can do.
Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
If you need to find an agent, why not give Charlie's website a try? Just go to bestagent.co.uk and click Find Your Agent. It's the easiest way to find the one that's best for you.
Now, I shouldn't laugh about this because it's not funny if your house isn't selling. When you need to sell your house and you're getting tumbleweed instead of viewing requests, it's not funny.